Hello, and welcome to the stream. My name is JD Grossmitz, lead singer and streaming talent of Malignant Bear. We are live tonight, being struggling artists, or starving artists in particular, with Passpartout. I was going to stream this game last night, actually, just to test if my internet was working. And then in the process of making dinner, I managed to pull a muscle and decided I probably shouldn't sit and stream and instead just take it easy. Prop my legs up, all that good stuff. What's it? Rest, ice, compression, and elevation. Supposed to do that. Anyway, I'm getting old, but so yeah, I decided not to stream this last night, and it worked out in my favor because today they announced a sequel to this game. So fortuitous timing there, I suppose. I've never played this game before. I've seen it played. This is it's a popular streamer bait sort of game because it's literally just MS Paint, the game. You make things with a very basic paint interface, and then people try to buy them, and that's it. You have lots of freedom with it. It has some nice background music, fun, cute little art style. I figured this would be the perfect game to go as a sort of test stream to make sure my internet is working. Had a lot of technical and now personal issues this week that prevented streams, unfortunately. So yeah, I figured this would be a good one. We'll mess around with this for about an hour and a half, give or take. Make sure everything's working, and then that'll be it. There's no pressure or anything to this, so I think this is a good one. Nice, relaxing. Starting the stream a little bit early tonight, just because I had some time and I have things going on later on this night, so I figured I'd do that. But anyway, without any further ado, because we're playing a French game, let's jump in. It's the wonderful drop bear, because despite being in borderless window, apparently that doesn't actually mean anything. So as you can see, a sequel is coming. Click here. Literally just announced a couple hours ago. E3 is happening right now as we speak. So that's exciting. I played this game for all of 2 minutes to make sure that it launched and captured and that the audio was fine. I purposely have the audio turned up a little bit louder than I normally would because I like the BGM in this game. So, starting a new career, yes. Because I accomplished so much in my old one. I like that the game has the nice little borders, like the cardboard cutout style. Again, it's all very cutesy. Here is us, Passpartout, and the artist. This is where we are selling our art. Just click on the easel, and this is it. You paint, you have your colors. That's it, you have to make some artwork. So we're gonna do something just very basic to get started here. We're just gonna make a circle, another circle. It's just a smiley face. I want to make sure that we're good to go. Oh, I screwed this up, actually. So you can change your brush size. This game does work with drawing tablets, which is fascinating to me. I have one. As odd as that sounds, I do have a drawing tablet. I did not bust it out for this. This is just plain old mouse only. One-handed gaming. God, I can't even draw a circle. Maybe I should have used the tablet. I don't even know why I have a drawing tablet. I'm a terrible artist. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna draw a smiley face to get started. It's terrifying. Jesus Christ, how terrifying. But I just want to make a painting and see how this works. Okay, so we make a painting, you put it here. Smiles. Save. Right, and then people come up and will offer to buy it. Of course, they will critique it and probably hate it, but yeah, everyone's a critic. Alright, so, you see, being Malignant Bear, this tickles my facial hair. I can try to get a little bit more out of it. $15 dues, I think that's good. I guess francs in this case. Smile is sold for 15 francs. Okay. So we're gonna draw a bear. Let's draw like this. Alright. See, you can rotate the canvas and all that. So we're gonna start with the body of the bear. Start with a brown bear here. Here's his legs. Well, this is gonna be cursed. He's got a little tail there. Face. Bears have faces. Of course, he has some ears here. Register to keep track of your cash flow. I'll give you a hint. There's none. There's a cash flow yet. All right. White eyes. That's good. Pink ears. That's too big of a thing. It's too big of a thing. Is there like a delete function? No? Okay. I have some money. Okay, so I have bills coming in. That's the crux of this game, is we have to pay our bills, which makes sense. Such is life. So, let's see here. Alright. Yeah. It's got little teeth and stuff going on here. Oh boy. It's totally what a bear looks like, guys. Yeah. It's like I'm really there in the woods. Actually, just to drive it home, we should draw some greenery behind him here. Yeah, look at this. This is the extent of my artistic ability. I have watched actual artists play this game. It's mind-blowing. They can actually make good things with this. I obviously cannot. We're not even gonna bother giving him an outline. This looks so bad. Yeah, it's done though. It's totally done. First, brown bear. Done. All right. Rotate it this way. Let's try something a little bit bigger. I think that's the max for that. It's fairly well made. Okay, fine, whatever. Breaking news, Florida man feeds alligator with Matisse painting. Cursed brown bear is sold for 49 euro. So I guess it is euro, not francs. Well. Yeah, this was made in 2017, so yeah, the EU is a thing then. Alright. Of course, we have to draw a koala for Huey, our manager. This will look slightly less cursed coming straight at us. I don't think so, but find out. What do koalas even look like? No, that's of course I know. We don't want to dox Huey though, so we're gonna just gonna make kind of a generic looking koala. I think that's only fair. You know, he wouldn't want us to do, you know, too lifelike of a interpretation here. You know, we'll go with that. That's my excuse here. Right. So he's got his arms. They're gonna be crossed here. He's always a little angry, a little salty. So he's got a lanyard on. He wears a lanyard that says he's our manager. That's important. What else here? He's frowning. Yeah, this is what koalas look like. Absolutely what koalas look like. A little pink mouth there. He's frowning. He's also got a cigar. He smokes stogies, as most kind of skeevy managers do. You know, that's the thing. Bills inbound. They sure are. Alright, yeah, this is it. This is Huey. Just a perfect likeness. Let's see what Steve thinks of this one, eh? Skillfully made. I won't argue that. Get a little bit more. Ah, that was George, not Steve. My apologies. Okay. Passpartout's way of interpreting new ideas has become a hot topic for many amateur art critics. Wow, I'm moving up in the world already. Let's see here. If I was to draw a panda, it'd be white fur, black spots, or black fur, white spots. Ever the conundrum here. Let's go with white fur. It's off-white, but okay, that'll have to do. And actually no, white head, sort of black body. So of course, I've mentioned before, I'm not an artist. I do the, well, at least not in this sense, or any sense. Who am I kidding? I make the thumbnails for the videos. But for the artwork for the band, that was commissioned by a friend of ours, friend of the band, friend of mine. Who's quite the artist in a lot of different mediums. So, just have some random splotches here. Alright, comedy legend Funny Frederic makes comeback, gets booed off the stage. So you know he's doing it right. Okay, let's see here. Pandas have arms, yeah, that's what we're doing here. It's got white splotches down here. As pandas do. Right? It's like, it's very sick. Let's see here. Guess this isn't really going to work because he already has. So I have to make outlines for where the eyes will be. Ooh, that's sure is something. Gonna go for the cat-like face. Oh my god. That's I don't feel shame anymore, but I do now. I absolutely do now. It's, you know. hand is smiling. We'll see if anybody's gullible enough to buy this one. And there's something. So the thing with Passpartout is you just gotta crank out the artwork. That's how you make your money. Lacks energy. I don't like it. You lack energy, Maggie. I don't like you. Like what would have energy? Let's see. Leah. I don't know what this is for. I feel like there's... Artist seems to know their craft. Alright, George. have another one. I'm not even gonna argue that. I've unlocked a new tool. What's this? Spray paint. Ah. Well now. Okay, I see, I see. Alright, so what we want here is sort of an abstract kind of... Bills inbound, they always are. Aren't they? Alright, so we're gonna channel our inner Bob Ross here, and we're gonna get some happy little trees going. This one's got some autumn colors going on. Money left, quite a lot. I'm doing well. Okay. Just a hint of straight up red in that one. So we have autumn colors. I forgot to do the sky first. Crap. It's okay. Salvage this. Or can we? No, we can't. We cannot. So we've learned... Learning our lesson. We need to do background first, and then... So I'm not using Krita or anything. I can't... Krita or Photoshop. What have you. I can't switch layers here, fortunately. Bit of a shame. So we need that sort of thing here. It's going to be a very thick tree, and it's going to come up, branch out. It's just a Y. That's what it is. Slightly bigger. Spindly bits here, some branches, same thing here. It's got a couple. Video game about painting causes violent behavior in teenagers. Yeah? I'm not a teenager anymore, but if they're playing this, I might go and beat some up. I don't know. Just inspired by my own artwork. Okay, so let's see here. Forgot about the sun. Alright, there we go. Autumn is coming. Music is good though, I like this. It's nice and relaxing. It's perfect for a game like this. Some layering in there, and then there's always some little rocks and such in the woods. Some leaves have already started to fall here. Okay, the natural habitat of some of the bears from earlier. So you have some birds too. They're always around. Alright, perfect. Early fall. Forest. Done. That guy's gauge earrings. Too dull. You're too dull, Synth. See what Steve or George have to say. Here he comes. Art should be made with patience and skill. George, this one took the longest. What do you mean? Guess I could draw George. Let's see. Kind of a tan face. We don't really have flesh colors here, but that's okay. Like that. He's got some whitish hair. So let me see his little portrait there again. So he's got the big mustache there. Mustachio. It's coming out. His beard is kind of 3 triangles. Like these colors. Okay. He's a critic. Where's your art then, Synth? Come on. Oh, hemorrhaging money now. He's got a big blue hat. See that? Maybe not that color of blue. Boring choice of color. What if I paint one all in purple, like what you're wearing? He's got glasses. What color is his shirt? It's hard to tell. So he's got kind of a little beige vest on. Go with that. Yeah. Also got shirt. It's got some stripes on it here. It's like different shades of blue. Go with this. Why are they so critical of that? What carefully crafted paintings? Like what? How much more carefully crafted could it be? Neck that I forgot to draw in first. And yeah, take it. Go on, Benjamin. Leave me one of those baguettes though too. That looks pretty good. Go for that right now. Alright, so first things first. 2 eyes. Then glasses around said eyes. A late tornado hits the Normandy area. No casualties, but several hats are missing. Do they get tornadoes in coastal France? Yeah, okay, just to kind of to note where his nose would be, I suppose. Oops, that's not the color I wanted there. Alright, so this is George. Will you buy a painting of yourself, I wonder? You know, they said they wanted bold colors, so, this fella has no energy. Boring. Alright, fine. Give you some bold colors here. Jackson Pollock time. Actually, we'll be super bold here. I want these colors to really stand out. Black background. Alright, Steve. Here you go. Someone has taken notice of Passpartout's activities. Of course they have. I'm the best. Actually, I could just go purple and green and make this cursed. Everything about this is cursed, what am I saying? But purple and green color combo is... You know, then you know. And if you don't at me. And blue in there. And top it up. Some splotches of white. And there we go. Here we have bold colors. Okay. Let's see, what else can we draw here? Bill's inbound. Monsieur, this tingles my facial hair. Never mind. No, I'm gonna keep it. Be gone, beggar. Was the achievement I just got. I'm just kind of curious what other people have to say about that one. I can obviously recreate it very easily. So, skillful craft. Alright, Steve, yeah, why not? Bold colors is sold for 132 euro. Let's see. I'm trying to think what would be a good thing here. I know, okay. This is gonna be real bold. Real bold. So when Malignant Bear plays shows, our curtains are reminiscent of the forest. I like to play into our strengths here. So pretend these are some curtains behind us, backstage. Of course, in front of those curtains, a stack of amps. And a microphone coming up. I can't go any smaller than that, can I? Okay. Let's see here. I'm curious what people will say about the art. Not in real life. I recognize this is just awful, but the people in the game, the only opinion that matters. Prison locks fail. Prisoners seize the moment to bake brownies. Well, I can't argue with that. Alright, let's see, switch to that. Of course you have got your buttons and dials up there. All of them go to 11, that goes without saying. Have to have some cans of beer up there too. Alright, we'll just go with red cups. You know what we're about. When you see a red cup. I believe that was a song, wasn't it? Red Solo Cup? Not sponsored. Another one up there. What else? What else would make this? I suppose you'd want to see actual lights coming down up here. Yeah, whatever. You know, some stuff on a stage. On the stage. So as I mentioned, E3 is happening right now. It started today, I guess. Artist seems to know you. George, my man. 412 euro for that? Word of Passpartout, a new face in the art scene, has started to spread across the city. Wow, how do I follow that up? I know. Get out here, Passpartout. I want to see what you look like. That's terrifying. Alright. My budget of wine, baguettes, and rent. Okay. That's actually remarkably similar to my real-life finances. Although, not baguettes. Gluten-free, and so... Gluten-free baguettes, they're significantly more expensive and not as good. The wine is absolutely still there, though. Bills inbound. I like that it uses a big green thing for money. Let's go with that. I don't think there's any euro that actually look like that. Euro bills. Of course, what would I know? Huey handles all of my finances. Which is to say, he mismanages them. Alright, Euro. Zone. One. Thanks. Angela. Again, if you know, you know. 1 euro. Yeah, let's see, Benjamin. You interested in that? Good. Yes. But a little more, yeah. Someone important is planning to visit soon. To draw someone important. Or we could just draw Passpartout himself. Eggs cause disease according to preliminary study. I had heard that too. Is Passpartout wearing like a shirt under? Okay, so yes, it's got paint splotches all over the outer shirt, and then just a black and white sweater vest underneath. Can manage that. I got off topic. I was going to mention E3, and then I didn't. But yeah, E3 is happening. Trying to think what the big announcements were so far. Summer Games thing that Jeff Keighley does, that was the other day. It's kicked things off. From that, there was... Oh, Elden Ring, that was the big one. How silly of me. I'm excited for that. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I'm excited for that. I'm curious what it's gonna be. It looks just like Dark Souls, like with an open world, which I'm totally fine with, don't get me wrong. But after all this time, I don't know, I was kind of like expecting a bit more, maybe? Yeah, I'm always down for more Dark Souls and Souls-likes and things like that. So you've got a weird little brim on the hat there. Passpartout, do you have a mouth? You do. And a little red nose. Lines on your hat, that's important. Separate the jacket there. It's got like some paint splotches on his face and hat as well. So make sure that we cover those. It just looks sickly. It's not a good look for him. Self-portraits of Passpartout. What else? There was a couple things that stood out to me from the game, or the Summer Games Fest. It was Elden Ring. They're making an Evil Dead video game, which is interesting. This fella's no energy, boring. You're boring, Maggie. Get out of here. But yeah, an Evil Dead game that looked a lot like Dead by Daylight, except you could fight in it. So that could be cool, I guess. What else was there? There's one other one that really stood out to me from that. I'm blanking on it now. And then Ubisoft was today. They continue to make Ubisoft games, except Splinter Cell. Good. Alright, They announced a new Mario Rabbids game, which is an interesting crossover for sure. Made more interesting by the fact that there's no way that footage was running on a stock Switch. I think they might have leaked, by association, a Switch Pro. We'll see. The Nintendo Direct is on Tuesday. I'm not going to be live broadcasting or restreaming any of the E3 stuff because there's rights issues with that. I'll talk about it when I stream next week. I don't know what to paint here. Hey, baguette and wine. Actually, let's see how our baguette and wine budget's doing. But yeah, the biggest E3 things that I'm looking forward to is Microsoft and Bethesda tomorrow. Mostly for the Bethesda aspect of it, and then Nintendo on Tuesday. So, I have a lot of cash on hand, don't I? Okay, See, I wonder if I can paint. This is going to be tricky. The garage that I'm in. So we need. It's the door. Put up there. We have the gutter coming down, of course. But yeah, I'm interested to see what Bethesda's working on, and somewhat the rest of Microsoft. They have some good properties and all that. And obviously, everything's just going to come to PC anyways. So I've been holding off on buying a Switch. I want one badly. Held off on it because I know the minute I do, they will announce the Switch Plus HD featuring, you know, Sonic and Knuckles and Dante from the Devil May Cry series edition. So again, I've held off on that. Okay, so what else does Passpartout have in his depressing little house here? So I want to put some lines on this. Just so we see the brickwork. Why did the music stop? Just sort of strange ambient noise now. Gonna make a straight line. It's terrible. What else? Am I bold enough to paint the painting that's inside there? Alright, so I need to draw back to front. Alright, so on the back wall there is that painting. Go with, it's that. It's the outline of it. It's green in half of it. Different shade of red in the other. But yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting year or two in gaming because the adoption rate for the new consoles isn't particularly good just because of shortages and everything. What's that painting even of? Okay, so it's a woman lying there and she's got one arm going up. She's got a head. Looks like kind of a dark blue shirt. Just give her another brown hair. Eye and face. She's sad. She's in France. It's not true. It's a nice place. I have a bed. Somehow. Well, I have a mattress you could sleep on. Give me a different colored pillow. Is the lamp next to it. But yeah, because of console shortages, supply shortages with the silicon and all that, not a lot of people have the next-gen stuff. Which means I'm curious, and between that and obviously some other things, you know, I'm curious what progress has been made on games for the next gen. I suspect that we'll be seeing a lot of things that'll be current gen and or new gen and old gen releases. At least to start out with. There's whatever that is there. I guess that's extra easels. I don't know why they're so yellow looking. And of course we have the main easel here. But yeah, I think we'll be getting quite a few things that are cross-gen. There's that. Passpartout has blue legs. sort of standing in front of this. Let's see here. It's hard because it's all the same color. It's the easel coming out. It's a little hard to see though. It's got lots of splotches of color on his outfit though. His head there. Little thing on top. What else? I think that's it. No, he's got like a mirror there too, doesn't he? Maybe it's a clock, I don't know. But yeah, I think a lot of stuff, if it has a release date, it'll be, if it's soon, it's coming out to both current gen and old gen, or yeah, current gen and old gen. And if it's in the future, it's just going to be next gen, or current gen, I guess. That's still weird to say and think about. I suspect we'll be seeing a lot of free-to-play games that are full of microtransactions in the meantime. So yeah, we'll bother with all that little stuff there. It's that ugly orange blanket. Just sort of haphazardly thrown on the bed there. All right. Oop. Right now, I'm done with it, so I want to... Right now, I have to hit OK. That's right. I was like, what? How do I sell this? How do I... Screenshot saved. Okay. And that's how I do that. Studio. This is the most ambitious one yet. I'm too focused on painting. I can't even ramble on about other things. Who is this shady-looking character? The critic. I see. Do you? Oh, is that why there was no noise? Because it was supposed to be suspenseful, waiting for the critic. Excelsior! Passpartout Studio by Passpartout. It was only recently that I heard of Passpartout, a quirky young artist with a passion for posing daring questions. As I walked down the crime-stricken alley, I embraced the air of possibility before being entranced by the piece on the table. From a distance, I was struck with the craftsmanship. As I approached the piece, my heart fluttered with excitement. As I came closer to it, it ushered in a sense of peace. Upon closer inspection, the intriguing details of the navy blue, contrasted by the profusion of burgundy, reminded me of my childhood. The use of red brilliantly expresses a strong rage against the machine. Radom. All in all, Passpartout Studio is a good effort. Passpartout has a lot of potential, and I can certainly recommend my readers to visit Passpartout in the future. Master of the craft. Absolutely. Was that ended it? Did we win? Act 2. Ooh. You've unlocked a new tool. We have an actual studio now. Look at that. This one's got a lot more stuff in it. I'm not going to even attempt to paint it. It's the Moulin Rouge back there. It's a new tool here. How is this different than anything? Confused. Ah. I see. It sort of lags behind. Okay. Ooh. Now the pressure is on. What do I draw here? Let's draw Paris at night. Dark blue sky. stars in the background. There's the moon. Alright, and then buildings. Of course, we have to have the Eiffel Tower in here. Start with a straight line across. It's weird. It's kind of strange. I don't know how I feel about this. The observation deck will be up there somewhere. Follow the Architect's Triumph. A lot more precision here for sure. What he says is he completely flubs. Ah well, it's okay. Say that so when it starts going up, there's just the legs, and then you get into the actual lattice work of it a little further on. Bills inbound. I'm curious if my wine and baguette budget has increased. I bet it has. I'm just tickled pink the internet hasn't cut out yet. So the other night, I attempted to stream Monster Camp because it was June 9th. That would be 6/9, as the Americans do their dates. So I thought Monster Camp was funny for that. It's early summer, you know, makes sense. It being 6/9 fit the humor of the game. And so we attempted doing that, and 15 minutes in, my router just completely died. Just gave up the ghost, no warning. The internet itself was fine, but the router was not. So I had to get a new one. Seems to be fine now. But yeah, like I said, I was going to play with Stu Beef. He's one of our guitar players. I think he's... No, he hasn't appeared in a stream yet. That was going to be his first, since the internet cut out. And it took me a while to get to be able to stop the stream. I ended up just deleting it because it was like 40 minutes of dead air by the time I was able to figure it out. But he'll be appearing again at some point. Hopefully with something that actually works. Alright. What am I doing with that? Curious if the tools that I've unlocked will be kept for future playthroughs or not. I also wish I had more of a plan going into this in terms of what I wanted to draw. Breaking news, 3D printing to replace normal printing by next year, says Analyst. This game came out in 2017. Yeah, you're pretty close, I guess. Can't fault you there. Let's see here. Obviously, it has not completely replaced normal printing, but it certainly exploded since then. The Arctic Triumph is not this color, but at night it would be. It would look closer to this at least. Should be down here. I didn't think this through very well. Bears. I'll draw some bears down there. Looking up at the skyline. Do the number keys do anything? They do. It selects the thing I'm going to use. I don't like this music as much as the other one. It's not bad, but it's not the sort of Parisian coffee shop sort of vibe that the other one has. There's all sorts of ornate things on here. A thing and a thing, and I was trying to make a square, and yeah, flipped that completely. Okay. Still, that's sort of what that looks like. Alright, and now the piece de resistance. To draw some bears down here. Actually, first we need to make this a different color. I don't know what color to make it. Now we'll keep it blue. Or maybe something really garish. Pink. Bills inbound, as they often are. I know I've said it before, but it's still true. Alright, there we go. Nice pink, whatever this is, I don't know. We're just gonna spray paint some things here because we need to start getting some money in. Symbolize anything. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's just putting some colors down here. I should have just done the French flag. I don't. Whatever. This is it now. There's it. Nice. I can't spell. Wow. Bad color. George, you're bad colors. I don't know what that means. No, I do. Your shirt and pants and vest, they don't match at all. What's this? Why does it look so bizarre? Clear this out. Oh god. Wow. Alright, Mary. Thanks. You just paid my rent for like 3 months. Thanks. Passpartout's obsession with details garnered the attention of the city's nobility for now. Let's see. Crime rates rise as pastry prices skyrocket. Yeah. I do miss good pastries. Being gluten-free. Gluten-free food is largely terrible. Bad colors, you say, eh? So what you think of this, George? You, who supplemented my income the entire time I was starting out. It'll teach you. Bad colors. A minimalist approach. Interesting. Go on. Are you a fan or not? Apparently not. Good execution. George, you smug. So we've garnered the attention of the nobility, which of course means that to draw a bear wearing a crown. Burger King crown. Do they still do that, I wonder? Maybe I'll go to Burger King tomorrow and inform them it is my birthday. It is not, but I'll tell them it is, and that I demand a crown. Not even the bear's not even wearing a shirt, but he's got a monocle on, and it's going down there. This is so bad. Oh my goodness. If every art instructor and professor I ever had in my life could see me now, they'd know that they were right. That's all the more I'll say about that. Let's see, what else should I include here? Let's be wearing something ridiculous. Purple. Let's get a popped purple collar. This big, doesn't really matter. Purple is the color of royalty, so at least it used to be. Because purple die was hard to make. Very expensive. So only the nobility could afford it. The more you know. It's gonna have a deep V. It's got a real deep V here. Fringed with white. Let's see, go back to this. So this is pocket there. Some more detail in this. Very thin arms. Okay. That face it's terrifying. I hate that. Maybe we'll just leave that as is. Maybe that's... noble. Let's see what the critics think of this one. It's like a different royal. This artist has no sense for true art. It's basically a painting of you, Elizabeth, but as a bear. What more do you want? Let's see what Mary thinks. Interesting lack of complexity. Yes, quite. Alright. Fantastic. Thank you, Dawn. A true connoisseur. I'm glad someone knows. Jackson Pollock again here, see if it still sells. Perfect. Spray. What more do you need? Let's see how our finances are. This is the best painting ever. For 204 euro, then you... That's not enough. That's barely enough to buy enough wine and baguettes to get me through the week. We're gonna... No, I can do better. George or Steve, whichever one you are, help me out here. Well, it's too crazy for me. Fine, fine. Get out of here, Elizabeth. Just leave. Yeah. Alright, Giorgio. You get it. It's all yours. Potential investors are taking notice. I didn't plan that out. I was gonna try to fit 2 letters on each one, but pink. Interesting lack of effort. Invest some time and perhaps you'll earn my respect. Thank goodness there's a song that teaches us how to spell that word. But I can't sing. Because it'll get copyright struck. This will help me sell houses. Alright, Giorgio. Respect. Copies make for poor investments. Ah, because it's the same as the old. Respect me. That's an M. You can't tell, but... respect me, nobility. Precious time from your day. You're clearly of the gentry. You have infinite free time. Color's too crazy. What else can we add to this? Let's add a little bit of blue in here. R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means to getting DMCA struck. Can I take this down? Cold feet is the achievement. I can't click on the other ones. I can't click on anything, actually. Okay, there we go. A most liberal choice of color. Says you. This copycat painting won't make me any money. Fine, Dawn. Do you look like... Got multiple chins? That much is clear. Let's see, then you had... Suppose someone would like these colors. Dawn, come back. I need to look at you to paint you properly. Well, you look like a certain other Dawn, so take some liberties here, I think. This looks a little like Conan O'Brien, I suppose. you are. It's big eyebrows. Let's see. And ears. I suppose you have ears. As most people do. Done. Minimalist approach, interesting. I'm gonna try something very minimalist. I'm just going to do the French flag. Just noticed that your character actually moves when you paint. It's fairly well made. George, I respect you, my man. I want to see what Dawn thinks of it. Just one moment. Do come back, though. The most not good painting ever. It's you. It's literally you. You jerk. Fine, you can have it. Viva. Interesting lack of complexity. Well, that's your opinion, man. Or ma'am, in this case. So help me sell apartments. A little bit more then? Yes? Invest in this. I won't either, in fact. I would like to click on it. Delete. Running low on ideas here. What else to make? No, I think I'm good. Just kind of ending it here. Like I said, this was always going to be a shorter stream. I mostly just wanted to test and make sure that the internet was in fact working, and it seems to be. Worked just fine. Can go about the rest of my business here. I know this wasn't really a planned stream. Like I said, I wanted to do this last night for the same purpose, just testing the internet, but do it tonight instead. And again, Passpartout 2 just announced today. This is fun though. This is a cute little game. Someone with some more ideas rattling around than me and much more artistic talent would, I think, enjoy this. If I was to stream this again, I would want to go in with some clearer plans of what I want to do, and possibly I would test this with my actual drawing tablet. Again, I don't know why I have that. I can't draw. Clearly. But yeah, this is Passpartout. So, as always, whether you were here live or you watched this VOD of this shorter stream, getting our art on, we do hope you enjoy it. We do appreciate your viewership. We'll be back at it next week, now that it looks like things are working. With a more packed schedule, we've got some things to catch up on, some games I definitely wanted to hit this month, for various reasons. And we'll be talking for sure about E3 as it goes on. So anyway, until next time, have a good one.